Let's look at a poem from SIRI KANNADA grade 9. The name of this poem is KANADA NAADU NUDI. So, Nadu means state and Nudi means language. Kannada state and language. This poem is written in Halegannada. So, I will be referring to page 70 where it is Padavingadane. The words are already split, so it makes it easier for us to read and understand. This poem, Kannada Nadu Nudi, is a collection of 5 different poems written by ancient poets. When I say ancient, it means the poets who lived around the 9th to the 17th century. And each of the poet is describing either the language, the people, or the land. So one of them is describing the intelligence of the Kannadigas. One of them is talking about how easy the language is. One of them is praising the literature of Kannada. One of them is praising the natural beauty in this land. So each of them is talking something about Kannada. So I will give a brief about all of them, about what each poem is about in this video. So as I had mentioned, all the poems are written by the ancient poets. And the ancient poets always have described about the greatness of this land, the language, the culture, the heritage, the glory, and the beauty, the natural beauty that you see in this land. They have also praised and appreciated the intelligence of Kannadigas in their poems. Their poems also show how much of pride and concern they had for the language Kannada. So the first poem, it is written by Sri Vijaya. He lived in the 9th century and was a poet in the court of a Rashtrakuta king, Amogha Varsha Nripatunga. In his poem, he has praised the intelligence of Kannadigas. Here he says that even though they are illiterates, they had such vast knowledge about the language that they could even compose poems. Now the second poem is written by Nayana Sena. He lived around the 12th century and he was not very happy when the poets mixed Sanskrit and Kannada, 2 languages together in their poems. So he objected to the mixing of Sanskrit and Kannada words in the poems. So in his poem, he says either completely speak in Sanskrit or in Kannada. Do not mix both the languages. And if you mix both the languages, the result is something like when ghee and oil is mixed, it gives a very bad taste, right? So that is how the end result will be if you mix Kannada and Sanskrit. Then the third poem is written by Nemi Chandra and he also lived around the 12th century. Here he has praised the power of Kannada literature. So he is talking about the power of the poets in his poems. And then the fourth poem is written by Mahalingaranga. He lived around the 17th century. And in his poem, he is giving various examples to show that Kannada is such an easy language. Then the last poem, that is the 5th poem, is written by Andaya. He lived around the 13th century and he is explaining the natural beauty that you can see in Karnataka. So like this, each poet is describing something significant about this language. So I will in detail explain each of the poems in my next video.